Hello, this is Love, Truth, and Freedom. This message today is for all the men out there. I want you to know how important and valuable you are. You matter. You count. God has called you to represent Him like women are not able to on this earth. Women can represent God's love. We can shine with God's glory. But there is a special calling that a man has to represent the Father's heart, like a woman just can't fully do. We come as close as we possibly can, but men are really called to show the Father's heart. And I get glimpses of the Father as I worship. I see a beautiful, wonderful, older man with joy all over his face, with the sweetest, kindest, most loving heart that anyone could possibly imagine, the most wonderful Father that anyone could ever hope for. He's kind and loving and forgiving and wise and intelligent beyond all measure, all-knowing and sweet. And no, none of us can measure up to God's glory. He is the one that's perfect. But when we die to ourselves and we surrender to the Lord, He will meet us in our weakness and pour out His supernatural strength upon us. But we have to be submitted to Him and walking in humility, dying to self. Because if God just poured out His glory upon us without the character being built, without the humility to withstand that amount of glory, we would mess up. And a lot of people have. A lot of people have really fallen short and done a lot of damage within ministry. But I'm speaking to the men mainly in this message. Rise up and represent the Father's heart. Love women in a non-sexual way. Do not lust over women in your heart. It's not a secret. You never know who has the Holy Spirit and who knows what you're thinking. Jesus always knew what people were thinking, and that's some of people's gifts. There's a lot of telepathy out there, and women can just feel that slimy feeling from a guy, from a man, especially an older man. So don't look at women in a dirty way. Look at women as if they're a daughter of the Most High King, and love them in a godly way. Love young men without competition. See them as a little boy who needs the Father's love. Men need to be discipled out there, and women are not equipped to properly disciple men unless they're their own children. But even then, men and little girls, they need fathers. So men, rise up and disciple the young men, disciple the young women, be the father to them that they can't see. Show them what the Father looks like. Bye. Have a good day.